Okay, let's talk about something that feels a million miles away but is actually about to hit you right where it hurts, your wallet. We're going to break down exactly how decisions made across the world are going to affect your job, your money, and your future, right here in India. And look, this isn't some crazy what-if scenario. This is real, and it's happening right now. But we're not just here to lay out the problems. We're going to give you a clear game plan to get ready for what's coming. All right, first up, the most direct impact, the one you'll feel every single day. Let's talk about the money in your pocket, starting with the price of petrol. So check this out. India is basically stuck between a rock and a hard place. On one side, we're getting oil from Russia at a discount, which is great for keeping our fuel prices down. But on the other side, the US and its allies are not happy about it. If we keep buying Russian oil, we risk getting hit with American tariffs that could crush our businesses. But if we stop, we have to buy super expensive oil from everyone else. Either way you slice it, you're the one paying the price. So, what does that mean in real numbers? Well, get ready for this. If India is forced to stop buying that cheaper Russian oil, bam! Petrol prices could shoot up from around 100 rupees to over 140 rupees a liter. Just imagine what that does to your budget, to your commute, to the price of everything you buy. And it gets bigger than just your daily spending. This is about the roof over your head, your job security, and all the money you've worked so hard to save. Let this number sink in for a second. 60%. That is how much of our massive powerhouse IT sector's revenue comes directly from the United States. It just shows you how deeply our job market is connected to what happens over there. Which leads us to a pretty brutal reality. If this whole trade situation gets worse, you can bet American companies might start cutting back on outsourcing to India. And we're not just talking about tech jobs. Our pharmaceutical industry, our textile industry, they're all in the line of fire. We're talking about lots of jobs on the line. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Even the IMF is sounding the alarm on this. A drop in GDP from a pretty good 7.8% to under 6% might just sound like numbers on a screen, but what it really means for you, it means fewer new jobs are created. It means smaller salary hikes. And that promotion you were working for, yeah, that might get delayed. So it's not just about the money coming in, it's about the money you already have. Even the savings you've carefully tucked away are now being hit by these geopolitical shockwaves. You've probably seen the headlines. The rupee has hit a record low against the dollar, soaring past 84. Why is that happening? Well, simply put, when the world gets chaotic, big investors get nervous and they pull their money out of markets like ours. The direct result for you is that your purchasing power is shrinking. That vacation you were planning, your kids' education abroad, it all just got a whole lot more expensive. Okay, so this isn't just about your bank account anymore. These global shifts are starting to disrupt major life decisions and, honestly, the cost of pretty much everything you buy. So if you're dreaming of studying or working abroad, especially in the US, you gotta listen up. Immigration is getting tighter, and we're seeing more and more student visa rejections. If things get worse, work visas could be next. But here's the silver lining. This is pushing a lot of amazing Indian talent to look at other great options, like Europe, Canada, and Australia. You might keep hearing this fancy term, imported inflation. What the heck is it? It's actually super simple. When there's chaos around the world, the supply chains that bring us stuff get messed up. And when that happens, the price of everything we import, from electronics to cooking oil, goes up, period. And trust me, this isn't just some economic theory. You're feeling this squeeze right now in your monthly budget. All this tension, especially with global manufacturing hubs, means the microchips in your phone or the parts for your AC get way more expensive. That new laptop you wanted, it's costing you 15 to 25% more than it did just a little while ago.
Okay, I know, this all sounds pretty serious, maybe even a little scary, but here's the most important part. You are not powerless. So let's shift gears. Enough about the problems, let's talk solutions. Here is your clear-cut action plan to protect yourself.
All right, here we go. 5 concrete steps you can take. 1. Upskill. Get into fields that can weather a storm, like healthcare or green energy. 2. Diversify your income. Don't rely on just one paycheck. 3. Upgrade your emergency fund. 6 months is the old advice. You need a 12-month cushion now. 4. Look for opportunities right here at home. And number 5, and this is crucial, stay informed. You just can't afford to ignore this stuff anymore. So, if you take away just one thing from all of this, let it be this. Geopolitics is no longer some distant, high-level topic for the news. It's sitting right there at your kitchen table. It's in the price of your groceries, it's in the security of your job, it's literally your future. The simple truth is that decisions made in capitals thousands of miles away are now directly impacting our daily lives. So the real question isn't if it will affect you, but how you're going to respond. So I have to ask, are you prepared? What's your single biggest concern right now? Drop it in the comments below, and please don't forget to subscribe for more explainers that actually matter to your life.